Hello viewers, welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and the highlights of today's program are: Northeastern India soaks in Durga Puja celebrations. Various skill development programs rolled out for youths and women in Manipur. NE8 Fest 2016 promotes products of small rural communities and rich heritage culture and tradition of Manipur showcased at fashion show. Festive fever gripped northeastern India as people welcomed goddess Durga and sought her blessings for a peaceful and prosperous life during the Durga Puja celebrations. Decked up pandals drew huge crowds where the idols of goddess Durga have been installed in all their splendor. Take a look. Joining the entire country in celebrating the festival of Durga Puja, the northeastern region too soaked in religious fervour and welcomed Ma Durga in the most unique manner. Large number of people thronged the temples to offer prayers to goddess Durga. In Assam's Guwahati city, various pandals and attractive marquees have been set up. Some of them are even highlighting important issues such as rhino poaching and women empowerment. The city's streets are flooded with people as they celebrate the victory of goddess Durga over demon Mahishasur.
इस साल में दुर्गा पूजा हमारे भारतवर्ष में आसाम में बहुत जोरदार से मनाया जाता है और इसके लिए हम लोग अभी जो पाकिस्तान हिंदुस्तान का जो झगड़ा चल रहा है हम लोग उसकी शांति के लिए कामना किया है कि शांति रहे, आगे कभी भी ऐसा झगड़ा नहीं हो, शांति से बांटा हो और हर जात का हिंदू मुस्लिम सब एकतापन होकर हम लोग देश का शांति के लिए कामना करते हैं.
On the day of Saptami, Aarti was offered to goddess Durga with the beating of the dhak or the drum that left the crowd spellbound. Men, women, children and the like were seen lighting earthen lamps on the auspicious occasion. Prasads was offered to Ma Durga with utmost devotion. The famous Kamakhya temple of Guwahati has been all decked out with the devotees making a beeline to the temple to offer prayers.
अपने बाल बच्चों के कल्याण हेतु और जो जजमान वगैरह हैं, जो संकल्पित जजमान हैं, उनके भी मनोकामना का पूर्ति करने के लिए मैं यहाँ आता हूँ. बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और सभी कामनाओं की पूर्ति हो जाती है.
कामाख्या देवालय का जो दुर्गा पूजा होता है वो 16 दिन का होता है. हम लोग को दुर्गा पूजा स्टार्ट होता है कृष्णा नवमी से दशमी तक 16 दिन का पूजा होता है. इसमें डेली सुबह दोपहर को शाम को डेली पूजा होता है और प्रतिवत से नवमी तक, प्रतिवत का दिन 1, द्वितीया का दिन 2, ऐसे वृद्धि क्रम से कुमारी का पूजन होता है. नवमी का दिन 9 कुमारी का पूजा होता है. जैसे प्रतिवत को 1, द्वितीया को 2, तृतीया को 3, ऐसा करके नवमी का दिन 9 कुमारी का पूजा होता है.
Coming all the way from West Bengal, people flocked some of the uniquely designed marquees in Tripura.
हम लोग तो बंगाल से है, कोलकाता से, तो वहाँ का पूजा तो एक क्लास है, तो यहाँ का पूजा भी हम लोगों को अच्छा लग रहा है, लेकिन घर से दूर है इसलिए थोड़ा दुख है मन में, लेकिन फिर भी एंजॉय करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पे बहुत सारा पूजा देखा, बहुत सुंदर पैंडल है, कलकत्ता जैसा ही लग रहा है, लेकिन फिर भी होम इज होम, सो वी आर मिसिंग होम बैडली.
Olympic gymnast Deepa Karmakar, who was recently bestowed with the prestigious Khel Ratna Award, inaugurated few community pujas in the state. The state wore a festive look with the idols of goddess Durga being decorated with some precious ornamental stones and gold.
We are really overwhelmed seeing at the kind of craftsmanship by the person who has made it. So we are really grateful to the organizing committee as well as to the craftsmanship of those persons who have prepared it. So we really look forward to having such kind of puja organized here at Agartala itself.
As part of a ritualistic tradition during the Maha Ashtami, Kumari Puja was performed in Tripura, where young prepubescent Brahmin girls were worshipped as manifestations of the divine female energy. Similarly, the tribals and the non-tribals in Manipur also celebrated the festival with much enthusiasm and zeal. Devotional songs were performed by various artist groups as a part of the celebrations. Moreover, the 3-day-long Durga Puja celebration in Jorhat ended peacefully after the immersion ceremony of Ma Durga idol in river. Around 80 puja pandals were erected in Jorhat city, where thousands of devotees thronged to seek the blessings from Goddess Durga. The city of Dimapur in Nagaland also witnessed the biggest ever celebration of Durga Puja, where large numbers gathered to rejoice in the festivity. Such festivals give us a time to bond with people, irrespective of their religions, and time to unite with families and friends. Many entrepreneurs and like-minded people in Manipur have come up with innovative and novel ideas to generate livelihood of people. Recently, various seminars and skill development programs were rolled out in the state to make people self-sufficient. We bring you a report.
Manipur is home to various species of flowers. As part of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision to provide self-employment, a fortnight-long entrepreneurship skill development program in floriculture was held in capital Imphal. The Garden Care of Imphal organized a skill development training program for youths hailing from Tamenglong district of Imphal as part of the Backward Regions Grant Fund scheme. About 30 youths from Tamenglong district took part in the program, wherein training materials including horticulture tools were provided to them.
This is the second time for Tamenglong district, and I hope this training will be of immense help to the youth in providing job and employment, and it will definitely help in economic development of the district. And after going through this training, I hope the youth involved in the training will be given job, then develop economic standard, then definitely it will help stabilize problem in the society.
I was planning that I should make a flower farm, like nursery farm, and then I can make a commercial place, and I can make my peoples to make them happy, and let the outside people also can come, like a tourist spot, like we have come across like Kakching, all these things. So I can make in my future, from generation to generation, like I can make like flower farm, like florist, like bloom farm or something like that. I can make it for my generation.
Earlier, a 50-day-long weavers training program of the Karnachau Handloom Cluster third batch was conducted under the Integrated Skill Development Scheme of Ministry of Textile. 25 weavers of the Karnachau Handloom Cluster took part in the training program. They were trained in making bed covers, below covers, saris, shawls and various other designs. Over the years, the handloom industry in Manipur has been playing a significant role in reducing unemployment and helping the economy of the state.
मोइसे ट्रेनिंग तौरब मतुंगदा मोइदा आइना पिगदोय स्कोप से मोइ मसा मसाना फिजे ट्रेनिंग सिदगी मसा मसा जे हाइजा होरबा हाइरबा मतुंगदा मागी मयुम मयुमदा कोन खिनजरगा नत्रगना मोइना कोल लेजद्रगना वाक्सेट मफम जिदा साजरगा प्रोडक्ट सिंग जे आइना डिजाइन पिरकाना मोइना दुम सारा प्रोडक्ट सिंग जे मोइ योनबगे अवाबा लेहलोय आई साना लोइनि योनगने
याम भई हाइनि नेसिदि आदि नुपि होइदि थबक सुफम खबम लैतबसे सिगी फिसाम सिदा जंगसिलगा.
Similarly, a 5-day-long livelihood skill development program on the crafts of Kauna, water hygiene, was conducted under the self-sponsorship of Women Welfare Association, Imphal West. Renowned Kauna craft instructor Konchambam Aruni gave training to 20 women, including members of the association. They were trained in making of Kauna mats, mattresses, jewelry boxes, bags, purses and flower vases. The training aimed to develop the skills of women in rural areas by way of forming self-help group cluster and getting them to engage in productive works.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯐꯛꯀꯨꯝꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯖꯦ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯕꯦꯒꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯗꯦꯀꯣꯔꯦꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯏꯇꯦꯝ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯄꯨꯅꯕ ꯕꯦꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯅꯧꯕꯗ ꯁꯥꯏꯖꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯣꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ VIP ꯕꯣꯛꯁ ꯄꯤꯛꯅꯤꯛ ꯆꯠꯄꯗ ꯄꯨꯕ ꯕꯦꯒ ꯁꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯥꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯆꯧꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯆꯠꯂꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯦ.
Such skill development trainings have been designed to address the regional imbalances and contribute to the economy of the region.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
Revival of the Look Is policy under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has raised hopes and expectations of the people of Northeast. A seminar was held recently highlighting the importance of Mizoram, which can play an effective role in economic and cultural connectivity between India and the ASEAN countries. Chief Minister of Mizoram Lalthang Haula, Union Minister of State for External Affairs General B.K. Singh and State Minister for Water Resources, People's Republic of Bangladesh Mohammad Nazrul Islam participated in the seminar. The seminar was organized with a motive to discuss the role Mizoram could play, being the gateway of Southeast Asia in the development of the state, the northeastern region, and the country as a whole.
To attract more investments and to reinvigorate state economy, the Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India has recently suggested the Assam government to create 35 lakh new jobs in next 5 years, revising its industrial and agriculture policies. ASSOCHAM's Assam Development Task Force for Development of the State has also advocated a separate policy for information and technology, small and medium enterprises to attract domestic and global investors. ASSOCHAM General Secretary D.S. Rawat says that effective implementation of investment projects holds the key to growth of industry sector in Assam that will in turn help in creating lakhs of fresh job opportunities for about 31% of youth population that forms the workforce in the state.
हमने नई सरकार को एक एजेंडा दिया है जिसका आधार है पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप के माध्यम से और हमने ये बताया है कि आपको 5 साल के अंदर ऐसी एक व्यवस्था बनानी होगी कि लगभग 35 लाख लोगों को रोजगार पैदा करना होगा जिसमें आपको 2 लाख करोड़ रुपए की इन्वेस्टमेंट लानी होगी लेकिन बड़ी इन्वेस्टमेंट की तरफ हमने बोला है कि उसकी तरफ ध्यान न दीजिएगा आप जो है स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री फूड प्रोसेसिंग सेक्टर ऑर्गेनिक खेती और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और लॉजिस्टिक की सब तरफ ज्यादा ध्यान देने की आवश्यकता है.
President Pranab Mukherjee recently conferred the Sustainable Development Leadership Award on Sikkim Chief Minister Pawan Chamling during the World Sustainable Development Summit. The summit was organized by the Energy and Resources Institute in New Delhi. President Pranab Mukherjee also lauded Chamling's role in making Sikkim the first organic state in the country and complimented him on being the longest-serving Chief Minister of a state. People across Tripura gathered to bid adieu to Goddess Durga with utmost devotion. People came out in large numbers to seek blessings from Goddess Durga on the auspicious day and took part in the immersion ceremony with great enthusiasm. In Tripura, Sindur Khela or smearing of vermilion marked the day when married Bengali women folk in traditional dress smeared each other with red vermilion, wishing long life for their husband and peace and prosperity for their families. Along with the rest of the country and being one of the wildlife-rich states, Department of Environment and Forest, Government of Arunachal Pradesh recently celebrated the 62nd Wildlife Week in Itanagar. The celebration was to reaffirm the commitments to conserve the rich wildlife and preserve the nature. Chief Minister Pema Khandu planted a sapling in the presence of other officials at the premises of the Department of Environment and Forest in Itanagar.
To help the rural communities, especially farmers, reach out to a wider range of consumers for their products, Northeast Agro Business Trade Festival was organized by Northeastern Region Community Resource Management Project in Shillong recently. Let's take a look.
In a bid to boost the contribution of the rural community to the Indian economy, a 4-day-long NEET Fest was held in Shillong recently. The festival also sought to encourage small rural and eco-friendly enterprises by drawing people's attention to them. Artisans and farmers from across the northeast region and countries like Bhutan participated in the fest to showcase their products.
This is a project for livelihood, women empowerment and microcredit financing to all those self-help groups, all those farmers in the villages, remote areas. So this is the mission of the NERCOM. We have to support all these women help groups, farmers. So this Need Fest is basically to promote agro-based products of the rural poor people who are sustaining, self-sustaining. We are trying to promote them.
Northeastern Region Community Resource Management Project is aimed at promoting the livelihood of rural people in upland areas of the Northeast region with special emphasis on women empowerment in the region. It is often seen that the farmers, despite of their hard work, fail to reap the maximum profits from their produce due to poor marketing strategy, management and middlemen. Thus, the main objective of the project is to help farmers grow, sell their products directly and earn greater profits.
Across India, we currently support 27 farmer producer companies. In those companies, small and marginal farmers are the shareholders. Farmers as well as basically primary producers. So the idea of having this program is to make sure that the farmers' organizations becomes sustainable in the long run. That means they produce, they do the value addition, they market it and they get a better price.
More than 30 stalls showcasing various handmade products including bamboo, cane and food items were on sale at the festival. Some products from Bhutan seen at the festival included bamboo pickle, Bhutan noodles, potato chips, hard cheese made from yak milk and organic apples.
We are expecting from this phase, we are expecting that our farmers could interact with the farmers from the northeast states, and then we get so many other ideas and experiences from the farmers from the other northeast states, and we are expecting our farmers to look at the different products manufactured and produced by the northeast peoples of the India.
Farmers from 11 districts of Uttarakhand and Odisha also participated in the 8th edition of Need Fest. The festival was held at State Central Library, Indian Institute of Management. Such festivals help generate better incomes for not only farmers but also for small self-help groups, which in turn provide employment opportunities to many in remote corners of the region.
Well, peace and development is a buzzword in the Northeast. Let's take a quick look at some development news from the region.
Recently, a large number of Meitei Muslim girls attended the week-long workshop on Chumthang craft in Imphal. The workshop was jointly organized by Northeast Zone Cultural Centre, Ministry of Culture and Department of Art and Culture, Manipur. The workshop is being taken up as a part of a skill development program which aims to encourage unemployed girls and women to become self-employed by taking up Chumthang crafts. Altogether, 35 participants coming from 4 valley districts including Imphal East and Imphal West, Thoubal and Bishnupur took part in the workshop. With cafe culture on the rise, the northeastern province of Meghalaya is inclining towards a high cultivation of variety of coffees and attracting large number of tourists in the process. Indigenous coffee is grown, cultivated, harvested, processed and packaged by locals in parts of Meghalaya. The famous Smoky Falls Tribe Coffee, a cafe owned by Nongklo and his daughter, Dee Majao, who have been living up to the tradition since time immemorial, is one such example with a passion for coffee and love for something local and indigenous. This duo is brewing up coffee that is unique and delicious. Nongklo now creates awareness and guides the villagers on how to grow, care and harvest to ensure a good package of coffee, thus offering a new opportunity of livelihood to locals. Sikkim has been taking huge strides in respect to cleanliness from cities to villages. In Dentam and Rinchpod of West Sikkim, the primary health centers are so well maintained and spread a cleanliness drive which help reduce the spread of diseases and illnesses. The Dentim Health Centre Dr. Kanchan Gurung said that a lot of attention is paid to health and maintaining a spick and span environment is essential to avoid health issues. A clean environment leads to a healthy body. Maintaining sanitation in the surroundings, a herbal garden, well-placed dustbins, filtered water and all other facilities have been possible with the cooperation of the hospital staff. Facilities of medicines, nutritious food, proper sanitation and hygiene and a nice garden within the PHC's premises are the topmost priorities to maintain.
Well known for its unique history and diversity in culture, Manipur is emerging as a hub for an experimenting fashion industry. A sustainable fashion movement was held recently at 2 separate events in Imphal. Here's a look.
The world fashion stage is embracing ethical fashion, and Manipur is part of the movement. From Imphal fashion shows, more fashion designers are transforming their designs and supply chains to reflect a commitment to ethical labor practices and sustainable materials. 8 designers from the state have its own opportunity to become a leader in the national ethical and sustainable fashion movement at the Fashion Revolution fashion show. Organized by the Made for Freedom, the mega fashion parade titled Fashion Revolution Fashion Show was held at the Bhegya Chandra Open Air Theatre in Phal under the canopy of Asha, the acclaimed fashion designer from Kanchipur district.
mi lam da sapang am da ba akoi gi iram dam sida di isa gi nat oi bani na maman jam la su jam na sesa ga ne haiduna adun sesa ba aduna mi gam gi mi sing na di maman se adu ki mati har di lising ni pan mapan 8000 9000 hai da adu ki mati ki nei adu akoi gi kai ba ma palom da akoi na sapa kan da akoi mai dai gi dress sing je u ba da aina kai ma pham dili ro mahisur ro sapa da foreigner sing na photo kap na akoi gi dress sing je ma khoi ga kamin na da ut laga.
The rich existing traditional clothes with feel-good factor products of 8 designers from the state was showcased gracefully by 60 models, including 15 transgenders. Both young and old people from Imphal city witnessed the extravagant event.
Adum comfortable hoy khoi da phajana fitting lauraga phajana measurement lauraga phajana moina cooperation phajana pina raga set pa dress na adum aduga babok da singjan ba du akoi na seli ba dress ga akoi gi expression duga thopui ba expression duga chana halaga akoi gi babok da sumhat pangam ba ama piraga di aduna fan ga na kan.
Showcasing the exquisite ethnic tradition in a similar manner, a beauty pageant titled Mitei Chanu 2016 was conducted on the 3rd foundation day of Laning Thao Sana Mahe Sanapong in Imphal. 42 participants from different parts of Imphal city and neighbouring places participated in the beauty pageant, which mesmerized the audiences in a traditional way. Lintoy Wahingbam of Keshampat was adjudged Miss Mitei Chanu 2016 title with a cash prize of Rs 50,000. Kuman Chanu Ware Pambaleshwari and Urmila Shagol Sen were given first runners-up and second runners-up title with a cash prize of 30,000 and 20,000 respectively.
Aina Mitei Chanu se yawning bagi maram hairagadi asugumba Mitei akhoi inat mutharaba matungda amuhana ibungsingna singduna kangkhat pirakpa asida saruk yaraga karamna Mitei Chanu ama oina phije chache chekadage thogolon bebar utkadage amadi khang da yadraba bauta kaya amasu ibungsingna takpiye adu masi singje khangbai da ina yawsaning ko.
Such fun-filled events are not only promoting the tradition and culture, but create an insightful platform for youngsters for responsive and give an awareness of rich history. It also creates a gateway for the youth who are aspiring to pursue their career in a fashion industry.
Well, viewers, with that we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us to a Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to your YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala signing off. Goodbye and take care.